This week, Hairstyles Our Little Trouble presents another Star Trek style. Hey everybody, welcome to Hairstyles Our Little Trouble. This week we have a Star Trek hairstyle. It's from the episode of the original series Star Trek. It's from the episode Cloud Minders, and for the life of me, I cannot remember the name of the girl whose hairstyle this is. I'll look it up and have that in the description and in the title of this video so you'll know. I think it's like Vanna or something. I really don't remember though. But anyhow, this is the hairstyle that she wears when she's gotten all dressed up and she's in the city and she tries to kill Captain Kirk. There are a couple variations I'm going to have to make on this. If you analyze the style, you can see there's this really big poof at the top right here. She's got this really nice thing going on. My hair does not poof, no. Especially not since I have a center part. If you have a center part and you want to do this hairstyle, I suggest you do something to try to get rid of your center part, because having a center part naturally and doing a poof, yeah, that looks awful. I tried it and I couldn't get it to do it. So we're going to be skipping the poof part, but the rest we're going to do. How we're going to start this off is we're going to get the little side pieces of hair. So you're going to want to pull back your hair just like this, just the top layer. And from that you're going to want to pull a pretty good sized section. Now, I'm going to say this right off. It's going to look bad on my hair because my hair is curly and this section of my hair is naturally very wispy. So these are going to look absolutely wretched on me. But that's entirely because of my hair type. Though, honestly, I didn't really care for this portion of the hairstyle, but I thought I'd show you how to do it anyway. Okay. My hair is very thin on this side, so trying to get a good sized chunk is not easy. Alright, so there we have our little chunks. If you want to bobby pin them, keep them out of the way, probably be a good idea. Now what you want to do is carefully grab the rest of your hair around that, just the top section of this. Now you don't want to take too much. The tendency is going to be to take too much. But if you do, then you won't have much hair down below. It'll look kind of bizarre. Okay, now for this, I should have said this at the beginning. I'm using a little foam thingy with a slit in the middle. I got this from the store where I work. It's a clothing store, but we sell some accessories. Normally I don't like to do styles that call for specific hair pieces, but you really need something similar to this if you're going to do this hairstyle. What you could do is they're selling now these little foam rolls. You could use one of those instead, possibly. I've never used one, but you could probably try it. Okay, so what we're going to do, since we have the slit, is of course we're going to put our hair in the middle of the slit. And this part's really tricky. What you're probably going to want to do first is kind of brush down the hair a little bit on top, just at this, the section, by top I don't mean just like on the top of your head, but the section close to your head, you want to look pretty good. You want it to be pretty smooth. Otherwise this doesn't look very good when you're done. So now you can open up the slit in your foam thingy and pull your hair through it and slide the thing only about halfway. Now the reason why, naturally when you have this thing, the thought is, oh, take it all the way out to the ends of the hair and roll it that way. If you do, most of your hair is going to fall out of your little thing, and it'll be a disaster. So, and now how you're going to roll it is you're going to roll it towards your head, like that, and take the ends and pinch them underneath, just like that. Now, you have that roll thingy. And you're probably wondering, well, what about these little things sticking out on the end? Well, with that, we take a piece of the roll pin it down over top of it. This is a fairly, for the most part, this does not call for many bobby pins. This hairstyle is pretty bobby pin free, but you will need a couple just to kind of cover up the foam roll thing. So you really don't want that showing because it looks tacky. And what you can do is pin your hair to the bottom of the roll too. Just a little, just some pieces of it in places. Just to prevent anything from showing. Probably also a good idea would be to get a foam roll that matches your hair. The only one we had was the black one, so that's why I got a black one. When you have hair my color, though, it's really hard to find something that comes close to matching it. Alright, so there we have that. Nice simple part. And now, there are two ways you can do this. The way I think they did it in the video is different from how I'm actually going to do it. How I think they did it in the show was they took a hairband and tied it around and took a little piece and wrapped it around the hairband. However, since I really don't care for these little thingies, I'm not going to do it that way because I'm just going to take this out eventually anyway. What we're going to do is we're just going to tie our hair in a knot at the very top. And as I predicted, it looks horrendous on my hair because it's curly. But, you know, this is just really just to get the general idea of what this hairstyle is supposed to look like when it's completed. So, there you have it. Our Vanna, I think that is her name. I think it is Vanna. But whatever her name is, the girl in Star Trek, her hairstyle. That's our hairstyle of the week. Yeah, we might have more Star Trek hairstyles to come. I've been watching the original series with my family. We got it out of the library. So that's why I've had a couple hairstyles so far from it. But yeah, anyhow, that's it for this week. See you in the next week's video. Hope you all have a great day, great week, and remember, getting the perfect hairstyle is little trouble.